Leslie Meredith, and I am here in Dubai at the offices of Bureau Veritas, our sponsor for Women in Breakbulk Breakfast at the upcoming Breakbulk Middle East 2023. And I'd like to introduce Thelma, who will be speaking at our breakfast. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, it's so great to meet you.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your role here.
Currently, I am the only marine surveyor, female surveyor here at Bureau Veritas Dubai. Even going out doing my work, I have not come across any female yet, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm like the only one currently. But that's awesome as well, because I feel it's just a great platform if you are the one at the moment opening the door and hopefully keeping it open for other women to follow and do what you're doing.
Absolutely. I think that the women that come to this event will be very interested in what you have to say. And can you tell me maybe an experience that you've had as a result of being one of the only women in this field?
A few years ago, I went on board the vessel and I had differences of opinion, very mildly said, with one of the captains who was questioning our presence on board the vessel and the work that we were doing. And we obviously had heated engagement. And then when I left the vessel, the executive of the company asked if he should step in to resolve this issue. And I said, absolutely not. I will call you in when I need you, but I will resolve this issue. We eventually, obviously, got to a point where everybody was of the understanding that, yes, you are the master of the vessel, but I'm coming in on board in service of assisting you and the seafarers. And it took a captain quite a while to apologize, maybe a little bit of ego. But at some point he did come to me and he did apologize, and we obviously, carried on doing what we're doing.
Absolutely. So what advice might you give based on that? What advice might you give to other women in conflict situations?
If you know what you do, and if you know what your purpose is, and you know the job that you are supposed to perform, I don't think it's necessary for you to back down if somebody questions your ability and your capability to be able to do what you are perfectly qualified and educated to do. And I think that's an absolute. It goes for males and it goes for female. And if it's male versus female, there is no difference other than the fact that we have a different gender. But in terms of work, if I do my job, allow me to do my job, because I know what I can do. And if you need to assist me, then do so, but do it in the most respectful manner, and that goes both ways.
Absolutely. I think that's great. You also mentioned to me before we sat down here, and I think this is really interesting, in your career, you were also a seafarer. So that has to help with at least the initial relationship.
Absolutely. Because before you step on, yes, Thelma is predominantly a woman's name, but I think generally, the view is still that the expectation is that a man is going to step on board that ladder and step on board the vessel, and surprise, surprise, in my case, it's not a man, it's a female. But in most cases, and you do get obviously, it is maybe even a cultural situation where, how do I approach this from the seafarers on the other side's point of view? But the fact that there is this common ground that I can engage in terms of breaking the ice in order for me to get to do what I have to do, and for them to be able to open up to give me the necessary, because I am their to audit or inspect and to verify, and therefore I need that engagement. So having been a seafarer makes it so much easier to talk seafarer with the seafarers, because that is what we do. And it makes my job much easier in that sense.
Absolutely. Well, we will certainly look forward to hearing more of your experiences and advice at the event. We'll have the breakfast on the 14th. So we'll see you again fairly soon.
That would be great, and it was lovely having you here and talking to you about what I do.
Yeah,
and possibly,
so interesting.
Yes, and possibly what the next generation of women will follow.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.